What's good, people? Glory here, bringing you some Modern Warfare 2 butt sniffing action. First and foremost, I want to say a big fuck you to Charles. I went to Subway this morning, thought I'd get myself a Subway sandwich, and what happened, right, was the guy behind the counter, I said, oh, I want Italian herbs and cheese. And the guy behind the counter thought I said I wanted wheat, so he gives me wheat, and I walk out. Obviously, I'm going to eat the motherfucker because I'm not going to wait for him to make it again. So I walk out of the store, I eat my bread, my sandwich, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm thinking to myself, fuck you, Charles. It's probably not your name, but that's what I'm going to call you, and you're an ass for not making my sandwich properly. I'm sure this has happened to you guys. I mean, don't you hate when you go to a place and you say you want something and they end up giving you something completely different? I mean, I went to Hungry Jack's the other week and I'm like, yo, can you give me a Whopper, please? And for some reason, Hungry Jack's is known as Burger King in Australia, for those of you who don't know. Anyway, so I told the chick behind the counter, I'm like, I don't want any pickles, I don't want mayonnaise, and I want a little bit of tomato sauce or whatever the hell they put in it, that good red shit, right? So, she's pressing the buttons on the front of the counter, the bitch ends up bringing me the burger with extra pickle, an extra side of mayonnaise, and no tomato sauce or whatever that red good shit is. But I ain't gonna talk about that today because I know that's very annoying to some of you, but unfortunately it's everyday life. So what I do want to talk about today is dickheads. Now when I say dickheads, I don't mean people with dicks on their heads, of course not. I mean dickheads who think they can do things when they really can't. For example, I was at this party the other night, and for some reason they had a piano there because it was like a community hall or whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, they had this piano there. Now, every dickhead thought they could go there and play this piano. So you got this one dickhead, he ends up putting out that smoke on the water, he thinks he's mad, smashing out the tunes. No, you're a dickhead. The next guy comes. Oh, I'm gonna play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. No, you're not fucking Mozart, you're a dickhead. I mean, I have nothing wrong with dickheads personally, but there's things you do and there's things you don't do. I mean, I'm sure all of you have a family member or a friend or a relative or whatever the case that think they can do everything. No, they can't do everything. They're just a dickhead. Next time you see that family member, relative, cousin, friend, whatever, neighbor's dog's best friend, whatever the case, tell them, just go up to them and say, hey mate, you're a dickhead. And after you say that, they'll probably stop doing whatever annoys you the most. Now, people don't annoy me too badly. It's just a small populace that really tick me off. For example, when you go to a public place, and I mean like any public place, a library, shopping center, movies, wherever, people, just general people. Now, when I say people, I mean not the people who stand around and, they just look like normal people. No, the people who stare at you like you just raped, and I mean raped the shit out of a country. Yes, a whole country. They look at you as if you murdered 600 people, you ate their bodies, and now you're wearing their, skins as coats and shit. I don't hate, but I really dislike those type of people. It's like, don't stare at me like I just had a threesome with a leprechaun and a yeti. I mean, there's just some things in life I haven't done yet, and unfortunately that's one of those things. But when I do, slay a yeti or whatever the case, then you can stay all you want. But right now, keep your eyes away and look at these motherfuckers boosting in this lobby. Man, this is why I don't play this game anymore. On a side note, people in this game just cry about everything. I mean, they cry when you don't quickscope, they cry when they get noob tube, they cry when you don't shove a dildo in their ass properly, and each to their own, I suppose, but, don't cry to me when you're getting raped by my big black, AK. So you can say what you want about taking candy from a stripper, but, it's all good. So after I scope and grope these bitches, I'm trying to play the game properly and hopefully get the win. So back to what I was saying before about dickheads. Now this has nothing to do with dickheads, but dickheads do annoy me. On another topic, one of my good friends came up to me and he said, Glory, I got a situation for you. Now I'm thinking, this guy's gonna go on a mass murdering spree or he's gonna rape some bitch he just gave roofies to. So I'm like, yo man, what the hell do you want? So he goes, I got a question for you. I'm like, hit it up. So he tells me, if you had a threesome, right? Just a normal threesome, nothing freaky about it yet, just a normal threesome, but the catch is one guy, yourself, and one chick. Now the guy and the chick can be anyone you want, but you have to get a full spit roast with the chick, and during that spit roast you have to keep eye contact with the guy the whole time. Now that's some sensual shit, but I'm like, oh, how do I answer that? Who would I pick? And I'm thinking to myself, I know who I'd pick. I'd probably pick Eddie Murphy, man. I'd love to hear some jokes while we're plowing this bit. But I would love to hear what, who you guys would pick to have this spit roast with the Sunday roast, as you'd want to call it. So this game is about to end. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. The host does end up rage quitting. I think it was one of the boosters. I'm not entirely sure. But if you guys could do me two things, hit me up with dickheads that you know and what makes them dickheads, and also hit me up with the Sunday roast thing. If you guys could do that, I would highly appreciate it, and hopefully we get some funny shit happening. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any feedback or comments is highly appreciated. Let me know what you think. Other than that, stay glorious, people.